Alrighty, I'm in a hot spot. I'm sitting here waiting for an order. I just wanted to talk about the problem I'm having with my roommate. Lately, like, he gets too much into my financial business, and he doesn't need to. And I tell him to mind his own business. So what he does is, I called it a new bug called the Snitch. He's a snitch. Yesterday, I got up late. I was laying around in bed. Like I said, I had my cabinet picked up finally yesterday, and I ended up going back to bed, sleeping a few hours. And like I say, it's the depression. It's not an excuse. It's a fact. It's I'm trying to change that. But he goes and texts my one son that I'm not out working. And I didn't see this text until after I got up and was getting ready to go out and work. You know, my son's like, oh, you owe people money. You got to get out and work. You can't lay around. So, last night he texted me because his car ain't running. It has expired tags, and he always says he's too broke to get the stuff fixed. Whatever. He has a battery. He just has to get the tags and all this stuff, but I don't know. He has no ambition whatsoever. He just likes to cause trouble. And he's trying to get me kicked out of there to get that house to himself, which is not going to happen. So anyways, what happened was last night he texted me, when am I going to be home? Because usually every night after I get done, I go get him beer. He sends me money and I go get him beer. Well, when you saw my thing last night, I stopped at Walmart and I grabbed his beer and, I grabbed a few groceries. So when I get home, what I always do is, like, if it's too heavy for me to carry, I'll say, hey, I'm backing in, and he'll come out to the door and grab his beer. So I was going to ask him, hey, can you grab the bags that are in the back and take those in with you? Well, no sooner does he grab his beer, and I was like, hey, can you, and he slams the door. So I left my car parked by our side door, by my side door. So that way he had to struggle to take his dog out this morning. And from here on, I'm not going to get his beer no more. So he's going to have to get his stuff taken care of and get his car fixed and all that other stuff. I'm not doing this. You're going to snitch on me, be on my butt, be in my business, but you want me to get your beer every night. No, I'm not going to be disrespected like this. And I know he'll never see this video, but I'm not going to get him his beer anymore. He's just an idiot. I don't like him. He's all about himself, and he doesn't have a heart, and he's selfish, and I'm just, I don't like living with him. I don't like him. And I know he's trying to get me out of here because he's always snitching and always getting in my business about the bills, which is none of his business. Yuck. Let's go get a car wash. Yuck. So anyways, I'm a bit down about that, what I have to live with. And I want to, now that I finally got that cabinet out of the way, because it was blocking my entrance into my dining room. So I want to get that out of the way. Well, now that I have it out of the way, I want to work on deep cleaning each room. And perhaps painting before it gets too hot. Perhaps, if I had the money for it. There's so much to do at this place and not enough money coming in. And I don't know. Like, when I went to go and the one window in my living room, I went to go open it, and I looked down, and there was just gobs of dog hair on the windowsill. And I didn't see it there before. And I'm just going to have to take a day and clean it up. Clean it all up good. But it's no sooner do I vacuum and sweep the floor and the hairs are back all over again from his dog. The dog's a good dog and all. But, and then on top of that, he is a slob. You know, if you go upstairs, he has the upstairs. The toilet in there is nasty. I would like to one day get up there and clean it, but I know how he's going to be. And, you know, my kids, or my son, you know, put carpeting up there so it's livable for him, because it was nasty up there before. Would have been better off just having it nasty, because that's all he deserves, because he don't keep that place clean. He vacuums once a week. You need to vacuum more than once a week, because with that dog and the way you don't take care of it, hairs all over the place, and you don't even vacuum the steps, you don't deserve that. Like, you ain't gonna take care of it, you know? I told my son I don't like living with him. He's a slob and stuff, but, you know, my son's like, you know, he's paying rent, me, you know, he was homeless for 2 weeks. Well, I'm not going to live there forever. Just for right now, as I'm living there, and when I have some extra money, I try to make it look nice, but it's not a whole lot of extra money I have left, because I'm always busy paying the bills. So I'm going to run into this Taco Bell here and go use their restroom. This is where I'm sitting. And I will catch up with you guys. After that, I'm going to see where a hot spot is. If it's still here, I'm just going to sit here. I don't want to waste gas necessarily. I want my gas to stretch. So I just wanted to talk about that and get that off my chest, because I'm trying to make my life my way, but I feel so overwhelmed and oppressed, really oppressed from where I want to be, and I'm trying to fight the battle and get to where I want to be. And it's a battle. It's hard. But I'm not giving up. I'm not going to give up. I'm not a quitter. Like I say, I might get down, but I always get back up and better than before. That's all you can do. You just got to keep going at it. You may get ahead 1 step and get kicked back 5 steps. I know, I've been there, but you cannot give up. You've got to keep going, and that's all you can do. All right, I'll be back. I'll let you guys know when I get another order. Talk to you then.